Good day to you my fellow endoskeletons, I'm Kenetor and welcome back for another Starbase progress report. We're on week 41 of 2020 and if you're new here, I bring you the latest news and updates of everything Starbase every Monday, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss out. Now let's get to it. In this week's Lowry quote of the week, Lowry comments on feature creep. It's something that each dev and game encounters. He explained they embrace the good parts of feature creep, being the ever-growing list of interesting or fun ideas, but direct them over the course of years without dismissing them, and focus remains on key features needed for early access. Starbase is designed to be a universe built by the players, so feature creep is kind of a planned feature as players come up with new ideas they want to see implemented. Lowry explains that by creating solid tech foundations first, then the regular feature development is faster and reaches better results. However, the downside is the game now still lacks a lot of features, so they are working hard to deliver enough features for early access. There will also be a lot of features that will be coming during early access as well. Lowry also mentions that even though they have tried to be open with the development of the game thus far, they want to step up with further openness, with an eventual roadmap and planned features. Further explaining that they have been hesitant of this since it's so easy to promise but much harder to deliver, as shown by many months of slips with major gameplay loops. And speaking of features, Lowry says fast travel will be in closed alpha, and that will be soon under work. It will give players a speed of 20 to 30 kilometers per second after travelling through a gate, which makes a trip to the nearest moon about 8 to 11 minutes. Travel via this method is in-world and you will see the universe fly by, which should look really cool. In a change from what we have previously heard, gates now no longer need an exit gate. This has two main implications, one of which Lowry mentions is the fact that you can ship resources to build the return gate through the first gate, but secondly it means expansion through the universe can be expanded at a much faster pace. I somewhat like the emphasis on the scale of the universe by having to fly the long way to set up the exit gate, but time will tell if this new way is better. Exact details are still to be designed, but currently the one direction gate is winning. The first version will be very rough around the edges and dev made, but will open up the route to the first moon for everybody. Let me know in the comments if you're excited to explore the moon and join in building or expanding a moon city. And would you prefer slow meaningful expansion over time, or the fast expansion with no exit gates needed? Let me know in the comments. Now onto the progress report. The main design features worked on last week were the building tool UX improvements have been designed, new mining job has been tested and configured, durability tool modes can now be toggled from the blueprint tab in the universal tool, auto naming of the thruster device fields has been tested in the spaceship designer, design for a new armor system has been worked on, new system is more streamlined and simpler than before, economy design regarding credit generation in the world, and starter jobs has been worked on. New player health system is being designed, along with features such as healing, repairing missing limbs, their effects and detaching them. Sprinting has been implemented and going under testing by QA, and design for how to establish your own station in space and begin building process is under works. Now onto the gameplay updates. Work on station building and auction house continues. Modifications were made to projectile damage calculations to make them more simplified. Towing ships was allowed within safe zones. Frame integrity was config tweaked to compensate for last week's calculation changes. A number of optimizations were implemented on the station server, and station visibility range was increased from 50 to 250 kilometers. Just one Starship Creator update this week with a fix was made to a bug that caused the spaceship designer to freeze when bolting, unbolting, removing objects or undoing in a certain order. This week's animation changes are work on first person animation polish continues and first person rummage animations were worked on. Station art updates include all legacy assets should now be removed from station scenes, and a new version of the blueprint projector was created for player station building. Also with just one update this week, weapon art has the scale and distance of the mining laser effects travels were reduced to be more balanced. And other updates this week are design adjustments for the ship permissions UI and ship menu UI have been made, a new 5-part control table set has been added, adamant armor set texture quality was polished, Praetorian armor set texture is in progress, ice rock placement tests on large asteroids are underway, testing and fixing was done on rock flickering and fading issues on asteroids, an asset for transponder unit was added, and a new unique effect with a measurement pulse for the rangefinder was created, so it is now more distinguishable from other similar beam effects. No feature video this week, but don't forget if you do get into Closed Alpha, be sure to send any funny or awesome clips and recordings my way for a chance to be featured on the channel. Feel free to contact me via Discord or come jump on my Discord server, which is also home to my faction, the K-Bots, should you be looking for one to join. As always, please smash that like button, share the video with your friends and faction, leave a comment with any questions you want answers to, and I'll see you in the next one. Kenetor, out.